The reason I've been having a lot of audio issues, I'm guessing, would be the mic that I purchased from Walmart. It is a JLab Go Talk USB mic. Um, I thought it was gonna be okay because it's studio quality for, but I digress. Never believe what the box tells you out the door. Um, my keyboard is a Corsair K60 RGB Pro. That cost me $80.99. I think you can still get it at that price at their website. The mic was $50, $49.99. Um, my mouse that I use is also Corsair M65 Pro RGB. I've had that for about 2 years. Solid mouse. My headset that I usually use when I'm gaming, not this one that I have on. This is just to monitor my own voice while I'm talking to you guys. Uh, is a Corsair Void Elite wireless. That is a solid headset. The only thing I don't like about that is it's still using a micro USB for the charging. I don't have that many of those plugs lying around. I literally have like two just to charge that thing specifically. One of them is attached to my wireless charger for my phone. For some reason, that thing still uses that. Uh, but the sound quality on that is good. The mic pickup is good. The battery life on it is pretty good. I mean, if you do start running low on battery, you can just plug it in while you're playing and it'll keep working. So that's fine. Also got also from Walmart. It's called the Bauer RGB flexible ring light, and that has a ring light which I'm using right now, and it also has a holder for the phone. So like in case you want to record with your phone. Sorry about that, guys. Bump the boom here. It also has a holder for the phone, so if you want to record, which I've been trying to do, but I've been running into so many software issues when it comes to just using my cell phone as a webcam. It's I downloaded something called Irinium. Everybody recommended. Doesn't work for me. I don't know if I got to troubleshoot. But it at this point I'm giving up. I mean, I could use the front camera because that has a better mic. The sound quality when I record with that better quality, it's at least 1080p, 60 frames per second, which is better than this crappy Logitech. Well, it's not a crappy, but still, Logitech camera that I have right here that I'm recording with is supposed to be 1080p, but when I record and upload to YouTube without processing it through a third party software, it just goes to 720p, not even 60 hertz, it's just at 720p. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it is what it is. So if I want to upload it to YouTube and get, 1080p, 60 frames per second, I have to process it through the software I'm using is DaVinci, I forgot what it's called, DaVinci something. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. It's DaVinci something. 18. I it just left my mind right now. But that's good software so far. Like I learned it basically in one day. That's what I did with the previous videos that I did, where you see my intro and the music, and then it fades into the video. I learned how to do that pretty quickly. I just had to YouTube, tutorials for it. It's still pretty complicated for me. I'm not used to doing video editing at all. But I'm getting there. I mean, hopefully you guys could help me out with tips, give me advice on what to do. Ultimately, this is up for you guys, for me to create content for you guys. So let me know down below. Like, subscribe, give me a heads up on what to do with some of this stuff because I'm basically like stumbling in the dark with no shoes on, hitting corners and stepping on Legos. That's the analogy I'm using for that. But I'm trying, guys. So please help out whenever you can. Leave some comments. Say, hey, you can do this, you can do that. By all means, I'll take any advice you guys can give me. Also, the cooler I'm using for my CPU, this is the first time I've done liquid cooling ever. I've always been iffy about using it because if the water thing breaks, the hose breaks, it'll screw up the entire system. But so far, so good. I mean, I got an AIO. It's a Corsair one. It is a Corsair H100i RGB Pro XT. And that thing has been a godsend for that CPU that I had, the 6800X, not the 68, the 5800X. Uh, and it's been cool. It's been keeping it cool. It's not thermal throttling or none of that. Also, my graphics card is a 6800 XT. I forgot what it was. I think it was a ASRock Gaming D 6800 XT. I got that. Now it's not worth what it's worth. Obviously, the prices have gone down for graphics cards, so I got that for like 639, I think, plus tax. At the time, it seemed like a bargain. Obviously, now, considering the whole Ethereum crash and mining not being viable, all graphics cards have pretty much crashed in price. Now you get them for like 400 bucks, 300 bucks, maybe depending, used or not used. But regardless, I have it. I mean, I even jumped the gun with the previous, the not the previous, but the lower version, the 6700 XT. I got that for 700 bucks on StockX, but that was at the peak of, when graphics cards were like 1,000 bucks. Good luck getting one, that kind of scenario. So I'm like, screw it, might as well get that one. And so I have that one still lying around just in case anything happens to this one, or I could just build one for like somebody I know, my niece, friend, whatever. But it's a good graphics card. The setup I have right now obviously is a budget setup. So if you guys have any suggestions on anything better I could get for, doing these videos on YouTube, let me know. I mean, by all means, just tell me any advice you could give me. That way I could create better content for you guys and become better content creator. Ultimately, I'm doing this for you and for me. I've been wanting to do this for years and never got around to it because I've been busy working, and now it's like, you know what? It's either now or never. So I might as well do it now and get it over with and see what happens. So far, I think I'm getting a little bit of a hang of what I'm doing here. Eventually, hopefully, I get better, way better at it, and I'll be pumping out quality content for all you guys to consume. And hopefully, you guys subscribe and spread the word about me. And I'll be signing off for now, guys. But tomorrow, I'll probably do like a special Halloween episode. So I'll see you guys then.